recording. Okay. So these are my first reactions to the Ultimate Direct. I do not know what to expect. I avoided looking at these reactions. Well, not reactions. I avoided any news. I was so hungry for news today. Like, I had to go in to work. What? Is this the right thing, right? Okay, good. I had to go into work at 8 o'clock Mountain Time, right when this went live. So I couldn't watch it, and I was so upset. I was like, oh, damn it. And then I just spent 14 hours at my job. So now I'm back here. Let's just get it over with. Let's just get it over with. Time. Let's go. Oh boy. Let me know if it's a little. It might be a little bit too loud. Turn down just a bit. What? Hello. Attack on Titan? No. I was like, what is that? That's Nate. What was that? I'm so confused. Hold on. What is going on? Luigi, hello. Wade. Wade. What's going on here? What on earth is... What's the game? What's... Luigi's Mansion 2 Luigi's Mansion 2 confirmed. Sorry, 3. Bye, Luigi Soul. Castlevania? Simon Belmont? Is it? Oh! Simon Belmont. That final smash though. You know, it really sucks. I've actually never played a Castlevania game. What? Is that an assist trophy?
You don't belong in this world, monster.
Rich Wade. For you. Wade. Is he? Wait. Is he a clone fighter? No. Echo fighter, sorry, not clone. I'm assuming they're from the same series, right? Right? I want to look up his name, but I don't want to... Yeah, Cross Castlevania. So he has to be from the same series. Luigi's Ghost. What on earth just happened?
Hello, I'm Masahiro Sakurai from Sora Limited. This is a
Sakurai.
follow-up to our recent announcements about Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Without further ado,
The legendary vampire hunter is here!
the legendary vampire hunter from the Castlevania series, Simon Belmont, is finally joining the roster. He's been given a bit of a makeover. His signature item is, of course, his holy whip, the far-flinging vampire killer. It leaves you open to attack, and it's a bit slow, but I think its average reach during normal attacks is longer than any other fighters.
Damn.
He can move the whip freely.
Dude might beat you!
His special attacks are very recognizable. The axe, cross, holy water, and uppercut. While they may seem simple, they are very powerful. And his final smash is called Grand Cross.
Dracula's castle. I'm assuming that's a
Simon's
stage.
is none other than Dracula's
Thanks, JD.
It's the darkest of stages in Super Smash Bros.
I can see
Ultimate.
that.
When an attack hits one of the candlesticks, an item will appear.
Interesting.
In this stage, bosses from across the Castlevania series will rear their ugly heads. They make Dracula's castle feel true to the world from whence they came. And when speaking of Castlevania, you can't forget
Immediately, why did I?
For
When
this
I saw the
stage,
tower,
you
my
can
immediate
break
thought was,
34
wait, what is
music
this?
tracks, including
34?
new and
Holy
classic
shit.
tunes. The Castlevania series is very popular among our music team, and they were excited to work on these arrangements. Once in a blue moon, Simon's immortal.
Yeah, once I saw that like window castle thing, I was like, is that the tower from Attack on Titan?
Dracula. Reborn every 100 years, he is eternally fated to wage war against descendants of the Belmont clan. Under what conditions will he appear? Time will tell. Now, for a brand new assist trophy.
Alucard.
Alucard, son of Dracula, will lend his steel in battle. He wields the Chrysogrim, transforms into a bat, and dodges attacks by assuming mist form. He's very similar to his starring role in Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Like other assist trophies, he's susceptible to attack and KO as well. Nevertheless, he'll prove to be quite challenging. And we have one more fighter for you. The vampire hunter who starred in classics like Castlevania Rondo of Blood, Richter Belmont, joins the battle.
Is he a brother? A son?
Richter is an echo fighter.
Okay, I assume. That's what I assumed.
Though his strength is the same, his look, voice, and animations all set him apart. Besides, the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate version of Simon can perform moves derived from Richter in his original games, so it's hard to say who's really echoing who. I hope you'll enjoy them both.
Farewell.
Farewell.
I'd like to introduce two more Echo Fighters from completely
Two
different
m-
series while we're on the topic.
Really?
Please take a look.
New Echo Fighters. Who's it gonna be? I'm actually kind of curious. Oh, it's Fire Emblem. So it's gonna be like... Chrom? Is Chrom finally making an appearance? I suppose I'll get my chance another day. That day's today! Oh, it's Ike's! He's an Ike Echo Fighter. Wait. Wait. Wait a minute.
Anything can change. Ether.
And then Doc Samus. Okay, that was kind of expected. But how are they gonna change the color scheme for Doc Samus, I wonder? Also, I like this remix. Was that Kirby? And there's a Doc Beam.
Chrom and Dark Samus join the battle. You may have seen this coming. Both matches have been highly requested. They're each slightly different than the fight.
Yeah, the up B is definitely different.
Wherever you enjoy
So
more.
that's weird.
As you can see, depending on your settings, you can either display all Echo Fighters separately on the Fighter Select screen, or stack them with the fighters they're based
Oh,
on.
really? Can you?
When stacked, you can switch between them with the press of a
Kinda
button.
cool. Makes it less cluttered.
This time, we plan to reveal the design of every fighter before the game launches. We'll have a few more to announce later, so stay
Yo! Ooh, we got more. Stages. New stages. Here we go.
For stages, we're mainly including returning favorites. Allow me to introduce some of the stages we haven't shown before.
The Pokemon Stadium from freaking Melee. Gonna make some people happy. Garden of Hope, I'm happy about that. Oh, the stage is back! Oh no! Summit. It wasn't that only on Brawl? You took that out in the 4th one, right? Bye, Fishy. This is new. Oh wait, was that on 3DS? Okay, I didn't actually play the 3DS version as much. I do remember this one from the 3DS though. Hi Rainbow, yes I am. Gamer! What is this Final Destination? I don't know if I like it. It's weird. I figured as much. There was an image of, not an image, but during Mario's little intro thing, you could see him next to Paulina. So it's kind of like Delfino Plaza, where the stage changes like the entire time. Hello, Guitar Man. Oh, are they stat boosters?
We put a lot of effort into enhancing the
Yes!
balancing them as well.
Look at that
That
redesign.
said, for stages that originally appeared in the Nintendo 64 game, we prioritized nostalgia, intentionally keeping the classic look. The stage total is turning out to be pretty impressive. Let's compare it to the totals in previous games. Now the total number of stages is 103. We must be crazy. If we exclude Battlefield, Final Destination, and Big Battlefield, we'd have exactly 100. But take a look at the stage select screen. Every stage can also be transformed into both Battlefield and Omega forms, so the total number of stages
All of the
is
stages
actually
can.
more than 300. All of these stages can be played in 8-player battles.
This
and
is the
they
one
are all
from
available
the
from
3DS
the
version.
beginning.
Select it from the get-go, so you don't have to unlock any.
Additionally, you have the option to turn off stage hazards.
You can have
If
8 players.
looking for a
Okay,
change
well
of
that makes
pace and
sense
don't
because
want
less
to be interrupted
limitations,
by
but
hazards, select this option for a less chaotic experience. Also, the order of the stages matches the order in which they were introduced in the series. just like
really
fighters.
interesting.
Regarding stages, we have a little surprise. Please take a look.
What you gonna show us? Melee? Now stages can change
Check
mid-match.
that out. While playing, the stage can transform around you.
I'm assuming that's an option.
But
Yeah,
first,
there it
You
is.
must select the stage morph option. Then, you can pick 2 stages on the stage select menu.
How many stages can you choose to morph
Feel
between?
free to choose any stages you
Just
like
2?
and have fun.
Was
For the player who wants it all,
Help,
My
of
Music
course.
lets you select specific tracks for each stage, and this feature is making a return. Until now, each stage had its own set of music tracks. But this
Now?
time, the tracks are organized by series instead. For example, as long as you're playing on a stage based on the Legend of Zelda series,
You can use
any
any.
of the tracks included from that
That's pretty
series.
cool.
Now for the total number of music tracks from stages.
Oh
This
boy,
is
what's it gonna be
also
this time?
ultimate. Oh wow, more than 800 tracks. And if we count other types of music, like menus and fanfare, then there's actually about 900 compositions. If you played them all in a row, without looping or stopping, there's more than 28 hours worth of music. These game franchises are a big part of video game history, and the result is a massive library of memorable music. All of this packed into one game. This in itself is extraordinary. Of course, there's a sound test menu as well. For your browsing pleasure, we've sorted all of the tracks by game series. It's like having an album for each series. If a track has no corresponding fighter or stage, or if it's from one title rather than a series, it can be found in the Other section. You can create your own playlists too.
Oh, that's pretty
Set
cool.
them in any order you like, anytime, as much as you want.
Bedtime music. And do you have like a music mode now?
In handheld mode, you can play music while the screen is turned off. It's kinda like using your Nintendo Switch as a music player.
That's pretty cool.
A huge
Now time for them
variety
to
of
add like
music has
Spotify
been
or something with the
collected
same
for
feature.
game, and you can sample some of these tracks on the official website.
Now I've been looking at
We're
the
planning
thing.
to add selections basically every week, so please stay tuned.
Rules.
Some of you may have experienced the game already, but I'd still like to show you some things about the multiplayer battle rules.
Rules.
Now the first thing you will select is the rules. If you create your own rule set, you can immediately begin playing with those rules at any time.
Stamina.
In addition to time battle and stock battle, stamina battle is now treated as one of the standard Smash modes. There's a different feeling of intensity in these battles.
Yeah, okay, that's what they showed with the Ridley and Link when Link just randomly disappeared after he got stabbed.
This time, stage selection comes before fighter selection.
It's
This
really
way
interesting.
You can pick a fighter based on how well suited they are for the stage. Or let the last battle's loser pick the next stage to even the odds.
Sudden death.
In sudden death, you not only start with 300% damage.
Yeah, but the screen
camera
goes
will steadily
in
zoom
making
in.
the.
This creates a nice sense of urgency.
Final Smash meter.
Chargeable final smashes are now a selectable option.
Really?
During a match, your final smash meter will fill, and then, once it's maxed out, you can use a weaker final smash.
Interesting.
When
That's
you
a
apply
cool
this option
feature.
to a match, things can get really flashy. If you're up for a party, please try it out. By the way, no two final smashes will happen simultaneously. There are other additions to the battle modes too.
Okay, new battle modes. Squad Strike.
We've added in Squad Strike. It's a 5-on-5 or 3-on-3 elimination style battle to decide the winner. Each player will use 5 consecutive fighters in one battle, but it might be fun for multiple players to take turns as well.
Any?
We're also including tourney mode.
Oh look. Okay, Mario was kinda
Choose the number of players and CPU participants,
intimidating right there.
and the game will automatically structure a tournament bracket. Up to 32 players can join the tournament, so it's great for parties too.
Smashdown.
We're adding a special Smash mode called Smashdown. After a battle in this mode, the previously selected fighters will no longer be available to use in the next battle, so each player must select a different fighter.
Yeah, I got it. Update.
It
Go
definitely pays
away.
off to be skilled with multiple fighters. You could also strategically pick a fighter your opponent is
Does
weak with
Echo
before
Fighters
engaging.
count? I wonder. Training.
The new training mode will feature an exclusive stage. We've displayed a grid so it's easy to measure distance and more. You can also display launch distance. The red line predicts your trajectory at 0% damage, and the blue line is for 100% damage. The fighter's weight is factored in at the moment of impact.
Ah, they're going really in depth with that. Classic mode.
The single-player mode, in which players battle against a series of fighters, will return in the form of Classic mode.
Mushroom.
Each fighter has a set series of stages and opponents they will face. Now, let me introduce you to some new items, Pokemon, and assist trophies.
Right. Banana. Banana gun. Looks like a banana fires one powerful bullet. Killing Edge. Oh, so you're protected by it. Death Scythe. Ooh. Rambling Eva Mushroom. Oh, that's what was on Kirby's head. Rage Blaster. More Pokemon. What do we have? Does that just make a wall? Yep. Abra. Wait. It's just teleport? Yeah, okay, he teleports you. Galio. Wow. Lunala? Mimikyu, I had a feeling. Kyukamuku. Vulpix and a Alolan Vulpix. More Shadow. Hito! That's kinda cool, actually. I'm kinda sad you don't have the little Ditto eyes, though. Okay, I'm assuming that was an assist trophy. I'm gonna be like, if they randomly introduced him as a Echo Fighter, I was been like, what? Knuckles, yep. Couple people were sad about this. Crystal. I know some people were upset about this too because they saw it in the Fox intervid. And they were like, did they just casually introduce her? No. Mario's face! If Kawasaki, so because Kirby no longer has that final smash, so. Or Link. Great Fox. That was. Yeah, that was a assist trophy from Ball. Nikki. Okay. Shovel Knight's made an appearance as this trophy. Hello, Moon. Hello, Moon. Hello, Moon. What does it do? Just crash into? Kind of overpowered, isn't it?
All of them can be considered special guests, and another powerful one has just arrived.
I'm looking at the stage. Is this Exino? No. Exino? No. Monster Hunter, right?
From the Monster Hunter series,
Yeah.
Rathalos swoops in. He appears as a boss.
Where's the stage? Okay, no, it's in the assist trophy. Oh, what? Okay, never mind.
Actually, he's the first character to appear as both.
Interesting. Wonder why they gave that. The fact that they like. Before we go, don't you dare do this again.
Before we go, I'd like us to take a quick look at the main menu.
Message.
As you can see, there's a mysterious mode here. but we can't talk about that just yet.
No!
Also, there's a dashboard on the right side of the screen. This can be accessed at any time by pressing the ZR button. Options and control descriptions are listed here as well. That's all for today's announcement. The entire development team is putting all of their energy into finishing the game, so please be patient until launch day. Thank you so much.
What was that
for
camera
watching.
move? What is this camera move? What's going on? What are you introducing? Okay. What is this art style? Electric? DK? Is it King K. Rool? Did they finally announce this? Oh. Hi, DDD. I saw that coming. King K. Rool comes aboard. Doing all the fan favorites. As crown as a boomerang. Smash Ultimate. That's a good thing that they did for people who wanted him in the game. Simon. Forgot his name already. From Dark Samus. And King K. Rool. God, they added so many characters. I mean, some of them are Echo Fighters, but nice for those that, like, it's nice to have that choice. It's like, I don't know. Yeah, that was. I mean, it's a troll, but I knew exactly. They wouldn't do that. The whole fan base would be in flames if they did that. I knew that wasn't gonna be what was gonna happen, but yeah, that was something. Alright, now I want to look at the official site. Yep, it's all updated. The protagonist of Castlevania, he uses his Holy Whip Vampire Killer to perform a smash attack with long reach. He uses projectiles like Axe, Holy Water, and Cross. Today's music. Bloody Tears Monster Dance from the Castlevania series. Rivals, check out. Oh, you can actually pre-order. Actually gonna. Bye. Some people are still mad because that tour was directed at the fan base, and some reactions got happy, pissed, and happy again. Oh, you know what's the funniest thing? Sakurai voices DDD. So it was him doing that. He knew exactly what he was doing. That's actually hilarious. Hmm. That's actually really cool that they, all the people that have been added so far have been people that, characters that people have wanted, you know? Because, especially, like, when back when Smash Wii U was a thing, when they had that, Smashified series going on. Okay. I'll get back to this in a bit. Back when they had that Smashified series going on, like, literally a majority of the characters that they made, Inkling, Ridley, King K. Rool. Did they do Simon at one point? I feel like they did, but like, all those characters, they were like, oh, we want them as Smash characters. Even Shovel Knight and Bomberman, which didn't make it as actual characters, but they're assist trophies, you know? They actually are in the game somehow. And the fact that they are even adding, like, Monster Hunter, to my knowledge, is not a Nintendo game. It's a third-party game. So the fact that they added the boss from Monster Hunter and the stage is, like, really eye-opening to me. Where's my Banjo-Kazooie? Nah, I'm not gonna be upset if Banjo-Kazooie doesn't get in. Like, I have accepted that it probably won't ever happen at this point. I mean, he took death sights to the face. Luigi was trending on Twitter since his fans were worried he was dead. Well, let's just rewatch that, shall we? Seriously, they could not have chose a better way to introduce this character. You know, like, it's a haunted place. So, who do we put in here? You can hear screams. And I love how he actually uses his items from Luigi's Mansion. See, the thing about these animations is it always makes me want, like, crossover games between these people outside of Smash. Like, what if there was actually a Castlevania DLC for Luigi's Mansion? Yeah, the way they introduced this was really freaking awesome. And it's pretty cool that they, like, give the option of Echo Fighters, like, ah, hey, this other guy that is from the same series you might like as well. Let's put him in. The character reveals are always great because they know exactly what they're doing. If that King K. Rool one didn't, like, show you they knew what they're doing, it's like, come on. The Ridley one, they were like, oh hey, let's freaking put Samus at the forefront, because you know exactly what's going to be happening. Even the Inkling one, they were like, let's put this into this Splatoon part because it's going to fool absolutely everyone into not thinking it's Smash. It's like, oh, maybe it's like a Splatoon movie. Maybe it's like a Splatoon kid show. Nope. Smash. Personally, I like it. As much as I do like the enjoyment of finding out characters before the games, like when I'm playing the game, the last game kind of ruined it for me with the leak. And honestly, if they announce every fighter before the game's announced, there won't be leaks. Or at least there won't be as many leaks. And honestly, I think that's awesome because, like, and then, I mean, it's going to kill the suspense of, like, playing the game and unlocking characters. Like, people can avoid those things, but at the same time, it's the internet. They're not... I'm pretty sure Luigi, Simon, and King K. Rool are probably trending on Twitter right now. I haven't looked because I just got home. But yeah, if we get more cutscenes like this, I'm gonna love it, you know? Because these, like, if you saw the beginning of this, just how beautiful this was animated. Like, just look at the fucking floor. Look at that. Do you expect Luigi to be in a scene that looks that beautiful? Did they do an accidental link? Well, you know what? I didn't hear anything about it, so I'm happy I didn't see it. I mean, yeah, like, you got a lot of characters that kind of were given the axe. No pun intended, Simon. But, like, they're not basically saying, oh, they're not going to be in here. They're going to be assist trophies. They're going to be stage hazards. They're going to be a freaking stage itself. I don't know. Simon was leaked? Was he? That sucks that some people will probably ruin that surprise. Damn it, now when I'm gonna go look into reactions, people are gonna be like, oh, yep, this was leaked. Which is gonna suck. But I'm glad that they did multiple reveals. Because they were like, oh, a bunch of Echo Fighters. Okay, that's another thing that I really want to talk about. I thought Echo Fighters were gonna be like Lucina and Moth, where the attacks were basically identical, but like the attributes were different. So Lucina's blade was even throughout the whole thing. Moth's blade is sharper at the end. But when I saw Chrom and saw that he was basically an Echo Fighter for Roy, but his up B was basically Ike's, that threw me off. I was like, wait, so are they an Echo Fighter? Like, what's going on? So I don't know exactly how they're using the term Echo Fighter. I thought, like, with Dark Pit and Lucina, it made more sense because I think Dark Pit only has one move that's different than Pit's, and it's his right B. It goes a different direction. But, like, I don't know. Now I'm kind of like, how? I don't know. And what does that make who's the one that Robin? What does that make Robin's Final Smash then? I wonder. Luigi's Portuguese design is not based off of the one in his previous games. Really, I thought it looked basically the same, but I guess not. God damn it, thank you for the 100 bits! King K. Rool appears 100 years, but he'll cry bloody tears and wish he never was a Kremlin. You know, another thing, I have actually never played the Donkey Kong Country game. I know of King K. Rool, and like, because all of his inclusion in like the Mario sports games and stuff like that. But like, I'm excited that they put him in, you know? Because even though if I'm not like a huge fan of the franchise like Castlevania and Donkey Kong Country, I know a lot of people are, and they've been asking for this. So I'm happy that people got what they wanted. Some people are still upset about what they didn't get. I'm looking at you, Waluigi fans. Just kidding. I know some of you are pretty good, but like, don't harass people for not getting the character you want in. I'm not harassing Sakurai for not putting Banjo-Kazooie in. I'm not harassing Miyamoto for not announcing Pikmin 4 yet. Yeah, that's what I've heard. I've heard it's a very difficult game. That's rare for you. Hardcover Castlevania fan, not hardcore. Hardcover. Yeah, the fact that they basically said we have more characters to announce. I'm just like, what could you give us after this? And that they announced both the Castlevania characters. They announced Chrom and Dark Samus and King K. Rool. So in this one alone, they announced 5. You know how much they typically announce in these things? Like 2. In the one for E3. They announced Daisy and Ridley. Hardcover Castlevania fan. He's got a blockbuster damn shell up in his mother. Clamshell, not damn shell. The fact that they, like, even the Smash, the one with the, I'm trying to remember, the Smash 4 Direct. They announced Sheik. Well, see, they announced a lot of returning fighters, so I guess it's not the same. But, yeah, 5 new fighters, even if some are clones. How many are clones? 3? 4? 3. Yeah, 3. You happy now, you heathens? Oh man, I'm excited. Like, they had to tease us. Okay, we need to go back. Because they had to tease us with that damn mode. Back a bit.
Serious.
What can that be? I'm looking, like, it looks like the second letter is like a Y. Or a J. Not second, but it could be third letter for all we know. Like, games and more. I'm assuming that's stuff like, break the targets, home run contest. What, like, I'm trying to make a shape out of it. Is that a skull? And it really doesn't help that the backgrounds really don't give us much info. Because, like, if you look at the Smash one, it's literally just a bed. Oh, one of the icons on the right is actually sunset as well. I didn't even notice that. I mean, yeah, everyone's assuming Subspace Emissary mode, but I don't know how that's going to work. Back in the Brawl days, it made more sense, but now we're in an era where Sheik and Zelda are separate fighters. Well, like, it's just, I don't know. Small thing, but oh, dropping frames. Oh boy, don't drop frames. I'm just the batteries buried again. No, not. Just making sure. I don't know. I'm gonna have to. Yeah, he's been delivering on the fan request, which is why I'm like, what is this? Why would you be like, we're working on this, but you can't see it? Surprise, surprise. So, watch, next we're gonna be like, we're gonna have a Smash Direct every month. I would be fine with that, actually. Please, just do that. Every month, announce something amazing. I'm gonna have to keep track of this website, because we'll see. Just the fact that they did this so soon after the last Smash Direct, well, not even Smash Direct, after the last Nintendo Direct, where they focus mainly on Smash. It was just like, oh boy. Alright, guys, I think we've looked into this enough. Also, is the middle just a image, or is it like an actual? Okay, it's like a wheel kind of thing. Interesting. Hold on, let me.
Mode here, but we can't talk about that just yet. Also, there's a dashboard on the right side of the screen. This can be accessed our list for today's way. Also, there's